Traffic update as of 8 p.m. PST. And Gabrielle is weakening fast. I mean, it's getting sheared. What can I say? But it's still 110 knots, 125 miles per hour. Wind will weaken to 90 knots by 24 hours, and it's going to be moving more and more eastward over the next couple of days. And it's directed at the Azores Islands. Here's a picture of it. I mean, look at that shear just tore into it. And it's it's out in the top of the Bermuda. I mean, the Azores High, and there's a trough right here. But this thing is definitely a big fat to the Azores. The hurricane watch for Azores, so it will reach there about 60 hours as a borderline hurricane, most likely. Um, Clearly going to weaken. Boom. So that's what we have on this system. So that's 3.5 days. Next is Narda, which is still around 75 knots, but I think it's a little bit stronger, maybe 80. Expected to head westward over the next 24 to 72 hours, then northwestward. Yeah, I kept it 75 knots for this advisory. Oh, actually, they went at 85 knots. Wow. 85 knots, I agree. And it's probably going to become close to a major in the next 12 hours. But then we can, um, yeah, it's moving just south of due west of 265 at 11 knots. And what's most expected to continue over the next couple of days as the cyclone is steered by a strengthening subtropical ridge to its north and northwest. A turn towards the northwest expected day free as mid level to low about over Southern California. See, pretty much the thinking remains the same. Um, yeah, share will remain moderate tonight, which will allow for some slight strengthening. Um, but easterly share is then forecast to increase near 30 knots on Wednesday. So it could actually weaken it before re-strengthening again. Yeah, we can look at some of the models in this system. Yeah, here's the track. Clearly out to sea. The models. So a lot of the dependable ones are actually taking it due north, even northeastward. Um, Intensity model shows the easterly share, then easterly strengthening. Now we're going to look at our investors. There's 93, which is by far the best system for development. Clearly has an LSC trying to form convection forming. Had literally a 90% chance of formation during the next 7 days. The right here, it's becoming better organized. 150 miles east of the Leeward Islands. Yeah, Hers 93, which is now in the Caribbean right there. It doesn't look too good, but could cross over Puerto Rico. Um, Hers the ECMWF. Hers 93, which is almost certainly going to form into probably a hurricane. And hers 94, which could move through the Bahamas, then northward. Same trough, picks it up. There your thinking remains. And there's GFS, which shows the same thing. Um, there's 93. Here's a track, almost certainly recurves. GFS, same thing. Intensity models remain all the same, as you can see. I think a hurricane is pretty likely for this system. As for 94, much somewhat less chance, but almost certainly gets picked up by the same trough. And out to sea it goes. Some of the GEFS does make it pretty close to the East Coast. We'll have to see about that, but most likely it stayed offshore. Yeah, maybe a mid and tropical storm. Here's GESP, EPS. Yeah, also recurves it. More potential for a hurricane if you look at the other neighbors. That's your tropical update.